So, how do stars form? Stars form in nebula. Nebula are large clouds of dust in space, full of dust particles. And what happens is these particles start to stick together, and as they stick together, they get bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, as they get bigger and bigger and bigger, the mass increases, and as mass increases, the gravity increases. As gravity increases, they pull a bit more dust to it, more and more and more. So it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, until what happens is its gravity gets so huge that it collapses in on itself, and you have a dense, hot object that is formed. And within this dense, hot object, you're able to then fuse these particles together. The smallest element that we know, hydrogen, is fused together in these objects, and they form helium. And during this process of nuclear fusion, you have the release of vast amounts of energy. And that is the birth of your star. What keeps this star stable is the equilibrium between the outward force produced by fusion, counteracted by the inward force of gravity of the star. So you have this outward force from the fusion and the energy pushing it outwards, and at the same time you have the gravity pulling it all in, and that is when you have a stable star. Now, depending on the size of the star, your star will last for different amounts of time, between 10 million and 10 billion years, and the end of that star will be different depending on the size of it. And that's your job to find out what happens to different types of star. Start with the sun. Good luck.